The first T20I between India and Ireland at the Village in Dublin is really a very, you may say, anticipated match because Jasprit Bumrah is coming back after 300 plus days. You can also see the likes of Tilak Verma have his run here. You can also see Rinku Singh potentially make his debut. There are a lot of things at stake in this India versus Ireland series, especially when you have to test the bench strength and Jasprit Bumrah and Prasidh Krishna's fitness on that count. But are we going to see any kind of such a match today? Because let me present you the dampener, folks. The India versus Ireland first T20I at the Village in Dublin is gonna be really affected by rain. You don't believe me? This is the proof. So what happened actually is that according to the latest weather forecast, I have started it from 3 local time. Now remember, the time difference that is there between Ireland and India is 4.5 hours. So if the match begins at 7:30 p.m. IST, it is 3 p.m. IST in Ireland. So when the toss happens, and you will see the toss happen, there will be play for at least 1 hour because the chances of rain, 24% of them, it's quite minimal in and around the area. But from 4 p.m. local, which means 8:30 p.m. IST onwards, the weather really deteriorates. And from 4 p.m. onwards all the way until 8-9 local time, which is close to when the match should end. At our time, it will end by close to, you may say, 11:30 p.m. IST means that it will end by about 7 p.m. local there. At that time, 100% chances of rain, 99 and 100%, and it will be sustained heavy rain. Such is the nature of the rain that is going to be there at Dublin that the Met Office has already issued a yellow alert, which is 2 notches below the danger mark. Red and orange. Red is the danger level, orange is caution, yellow you have to be very careful indeed. So from 5 local all the way till the match end, it's 99 to 100% chances of rain. So whatever action that you may see in the India versus Ireland encounter, it will all happen in that 1 hour. Because from 3 to 4, which is 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. IST, you will see action. But then after that, there is no guarantee. We hope by a miracle that the weather changes and that there is no prospect of rain. We get an uninterrupted match or at worst, a truncated game. But looking at the weather forecast, it's really not looking good for the Dublin weather. Because if you look at what is the yellow alert that we are talking about, because in this, it has described what is the yellow alert all about. Late this evening and tonight, Storm Betty will bring south to southwest gales with severe gusts of up to 130 kilometers per hour, spells of heavy rain and possible coastal flooding. Now that is the situation because Storm Betty is around the Atlantic and that has forecast very heavy rain around the coast of Ireland, especially in Dublin. And remember, the storms in those areas, if they are superstorms, they can be very dangerous indeed. If you can remember Superstorm Sandy that happened about 11 years ago in the UK, it did bring about a lot of destruction. So yellow alert has been issued for Dublin and India versus Ireland, which is going to be played at the Village. At that time, at least you will have 1 hour of action guaranteed. But after that, there is no guarantee that whether we will see any form of play whatsoever. Now remember, the first T20I weather is absolutely appalling. The second T20I weather is much better, where it is sunny throughout and you may see a full match on Sunday. But yet again, the weather takes a turn for the worst on, if you may say, on Wednesday, the third and final T20I, because the weather there, it says 40 to 50% chances of rain. So it's a really problematic situation now. Will India's bench strength, will Jasprit Bumrah get adequate game time ahead of the Asia Cup? Or are we going to see rain spoil the party yet again? Because remember, August, September, fag end of August, traditionally it is the rainy season. So that's why India will be praying, fingers crossed, no rain interruptions for this game, but the weather has some other ideas as well. So India versus Ireland will begin, the toss will begin at 7 p.m. and 7:30 will be the match. 3 p.m. local until 4, the weather is kind of fine, but after 4 local, which is 8:30 p.m. IST, the weather is going to worsen. We hope that we get a full match and that there is no other problems that the weather will present to us. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. We are just about a couple of hours away from the start of the India versus Ireland encounter. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.